government has an agenda. I can't really work for the Amerindian people either. The issues are in the Amerindian communities. There is a tendency for some people to, because you're working for them, they think that they could control you. I have had that issue before. I have a video about that in on YouTube. I did share it on my site, but basically I don't want that kind of thing as well too. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if it's possible to get an NGO to sponsor a service that we want to provide to work with the community as well as the government, to work with them, but not really for them. I could foresee that the NTC, the National Tushals Council, could benefit by having their own media. Their own media where they have their own reporter, right? Someone to do editing as well too. Maybe do graphics, photography, attend to the issues that affect the indigenous people and address them nationwide, internationally as well too. The reason for that is because the things that go on in an indigenous community should not all be published. There are things that need to be addressed within the society, the indigenous community, that they need to address. And putting it on public domain can be an issue, right? You need to have indigenous people addressing the issues of modern society and the effects on indigenous culture and see whether or not they need to change and what changes are necessary. So for that reason, they can benefit from having their own personal media site to address those issues for them, to help them out. Now as I said, one of my jobs that I believe is going to be beneficial is to go into Amerindian community and train them to use the phone to do the work. The phone is what I'm using all the time. They have a phone, they can submit their work through it. They just need training on how to use the phone and what is expected of them when they are doing public, like reporting on their community. They need to know the rules and whatever regulations, right? Because you see, this is where Paul comes in. Paul is currently working for the United Nations as an Indigenous Fellow, but basically his job is to reduce conflict between modern society and to ensure that the indigenous people are being respected. Basically, no conflict. You just can't go and vegetate something and put it up and then just yeah, we kind of beyond that. It would be entertaining, but it would not be beneficial in the long run. We would try to bring it out in a respectful, dignified manner and have them address it where the NTC can address it, address the issues, and come to some sort of a agreement or conclusion on how things are to proceed in the future. They need that. They need to disseminate the issues within and indigenous communities, within, not have it broadcasted outside and be forced because of public opinion on what to do. They need this.